Warning! The following gameplay video was created by a scrub. If scrub gameplay disturbs you, stop the video now. Double uh-oh. So, I'm reasonably sure that's time-based. Also, snow has fallen. And my experience with this kind of improved my knowledge of how the weather works. So, regarding snow. Oh wow, you can move really far. I'm surprised. Well, let's check Weizsägger's movement. Yeah, you're gonna be stepping on his toes a little bit, but only a little. He'll still need 2 moves to get to the city anyways. So, snow as a terrain feature regarding how it affects movements is always going to be there. However, the effect on accuracy is only going to happen when you can sort of see it falling on the map. So right now, it is definitely affecting accuracy, but earlier it was not. Right, I think Emilio is just fine where he is. I also need to check. So yeah, you do not seem to have a recon. You do, though. Well, it matters a little bit less. But anyway, yeah, reinforcements are going to show up along the sides here. And it definitely seems like a good idea to deal with them and then deal with whatever is going to happen when I attack this. Of course I know what's going to happen. I don't want to give it away. So, how far are you going to move? Yeah, that'll throw you off your formation pretty well, so waiting is going to be a good idea, I think. So, should I have you recover here? As much as I hate to say it, I think recovering in place is better. What do you got? That's slightly underwhelming. It strikes me as the sort of squad that you'd use if you hadn't been smart and lost a squad or two in the past. Yeah, you can stay here too. So, Epe needs to be in front, of course. But how far... Well, more like when should I move him up? I want to wait for the others to catch up a little bit more, I think. And if they do attack Jun first, it won't be the worst disaster. Especially the medium. Okay. Yeah, you're fine. Oh, you showed a little bit of restraint in your movement. Very nice. I approve. Oh, well that looks very effective. Okay, that's definitely worth my effort. And now I'll have to move him out of the way because Ayana will probably want to attack from the city over Emilio's head. Although, it's also possible for Ayana to attack across the beach when this guy moves forward. That'll be nice too. So, does anyone want to move onto this village? Yeah, Ryoko does. Alright, you'll have your turn to move, don't worry. It's gonna happen pretty soon. Alright. Wowie. You got that ink trap all ready to go, huh? Actually, this looks like an extremely unfriendly squad setup. So, you're gonna get to move pretty soon. Let's check the turns. Alright, Ryoko will definitely be able to move onto the village. So, by the time he moves forward and attacks Ippei, Ryoko will get that very nice free recovery turn. As for John, he won't be able to attack anything just yet. But that's okay. I'm reasonably sure that more enemies will show up on this side. Alright, you don't need to do anything just yet. The real question is, who should I have facing this guy? Ayana definitely needs to be doing stuff. So, actually, who moves first? Oh, Weisiger does. Okay, that fixes the problem, I think. That means Kinsato can move over here and take on these guys. And Ayana can attack this guy, who is definitely going to have a problem at long range. That's my plan. Ooh, looks like we got another rocket scientist on the enemy's team. How's their squads? Yeah, Ayana should have no problem dealing with those guys. Alright. If you move over here, though, you won't be able to follow up on these guys. Well, actually, how should I handle that? I guess Amelia will have to move over here to finish off these guys once I remove the squads. And then Weizsäcker can move over here and attack on the diagonal. That's the plan. It's how things might go in theory. Alright, Amelia will definitely move first, so that should be okay. Oh, right. He's gotta go over here. Yeah, or he could just start from long range. I mean, there's nothing stopping me from doing that. Alright, do I want to throw out some shrapnel? I'm gonna say no. I have enough firepower to deal with this. Well, the enemy has shrapnel. Well, okay, looks like Ayana's gonna need to recover in that city for a while. At least they didn't load their ink trap, am I right? Wow, only 36 from a co-op. What kind of armor did these heroes have? Did those bullets hit anyone? Oh. Oh. I think I better charge another co-op, and I might dodge shrapnel that way too. Actually, I didn't... Nah, I can't wait anymore. Okay, there we go. It's ready. I think that if I can fire off one more shell, I'll be okay. Still only 42. What is going on? I might have tried to bombard if they hadn't retreated immediately. Well. So, remember when I said those guys would be no trouble? Apparently I wasn't checking the enemy squad stats because I was pretty far wrong. Although I think part of that was because my squad setup is, well, it's only half good for removing enemy squads. If I had double co-op, I probably would have pulled it off. Alright, how am I... Oh yeah, I'll just wait for them to move forward. They might attack from here, but that's fine too. That's gonna get in this guy's way. Well, not really, but still. Alright, so let's look at this carefully. When do these guys get their turn? And okay, Weizsäcker moves first. That'll be okay then. I definitely don't want to be attacked at close range from this guy. That'll be really tough to deal with. Should I use the shell, or... Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna need to use at least one spray fire here, probably two. Or I could just use my final ink strap. In fact, I think that seems like a good idea to me. Right. So I'll use that ink trap and then also probably a spray fire. So things have been looking really bad for me so far in this map. But there is one thing that's been going my way so far, despite all the damage I've been taking and all the turns that I've needed to apply recovery actions. Which is that I haven't had to lean too much on the resources that are not recovered until the end of the map. Please tell me I dealt damage to both squads. Okay, good. Now that's aiming at my AFW, and I don't know if I can completely avoid eating a cooperation, but if I can, I definitely should. Whew, that damage was definitely underwhelming. However, I think I have a decent chance at finishing them off now. Ooh, that's right, they don't have an illumination shot, do they? Right, that's one down. And, well, I guess I can move these guys forward now. That's very convenient. I'll be able to get my illumination shot back. I'll be able to take possibly 2 snipes if I time it right. And with this much time left on the clock, they might decide to try moving their medics forward again. Was that enough? Yes, yes it was. Okay. So, right when I was saying I didn't have to use too many permanent resources, I did have to use 2 of them to deal with this fight smoothly. But I consider it worth it against a medium. So what's he gonna shoot at last? I'm not entirely sure that it matters. But I think I can take an anti-squad shot more than I can take a shot to my hull right now. Oh, you wacky Cansado, always aiming at the ground. No wonder you're so good at getting rid of enemy squads. That wasn't a very impressive level up. Oh, you brought recon with you. Clever. I don't want to... I understand that it is a tactic to fire one of these off before closing in, but the enemy's going to get their own shot off, and the enemy squads will get their skills, and blah blah blah.